Good morning, crafters. We are live. Welcome to today's Crafter Select. So today is an online special web exclusive launch of our die set from the Crafter Select range, newest one. It is called the Naughty Step. Now what we're going to do is, just so everyone who wants to join us live can find us and do so, we're going to give it a few minutes. But today is essentially about launching that Naughty Step die set. Now if you are a fan of Carnation Crafts, you already know exactly what the Naughty Step is. It is that place where we all gather. It's the place where we all go ready for launches. We book our spot on the Naughty Step and we get ready for the demonstrations. Now we've had a little bit of fun with this one. Crafter Select is a range of die sets which are dedicated to you guys, okay? So they might be a little additional dies for collections that have come before. They might be something just a little bit humorous, something a little bit different. But remember, each and every one of them is web exclusive. They're only available from carnationcrafts.co.uk. This one is no exception. This one's so funny. This has been making me giggle the whole time, and I'm so excited to be able to share it with you as well. There's lots and lots of people joining us already. Thank you so much for joining us nice and early. Let's just have a little scroll back through. Pam's here. Hi, Pam. We've also got Carol and Diane. Karen's here as well as Christine and Paul and May. Anne's joining us from sunny Spain. Well, I'm glad it's sunny where you are, Anne. It is pretty miserable out there today. Let's have a look. Elaine's here, Joanne, lots of hellos, lots of good mornings. Fiona, ambassador of the Naughty Step, is here as well. Sheila, Annette, thank you so much everyone for joining us. So what are we talking about? It is the Naughty Step. It is our most recent addition to the Crafter Select range. And here it is. So it is $14.99. The code, if you want to hop onto the website to find it, is 201130. We have also popped a link already in the comments for this Facebook Live, so it links straight to the product as well. And if I just turn it around, you can have a little look. We've got obviously the metal die to the centre. We have the word Naughty Step as part of the step, or if you want to remove it and pop it somewhere else, that's an option also. And the sentiment, oops, it happened again. I think a sentiment we can all get behind, something we are well versed in. The Naughty Step itself, stacked with a tower of parcels. Again, something very relatable. So let's take a look at the boards for this particular die set. Really lovely little size, and you'll see it's the kind of size that is going to go on any size card. Of course, we've got snippability in this as well, so if you want to snip away the parcels and use them separately, you have probably seen lots of wonderful cards created by our gorgeous DT where they've sort of introduced characters. So we might have the mice carrying the parcels, we might have towers and towers and towers. We've got one with the Highland cow, you in there, also stacking his little parcels, being snipped away and used as well. Now here you're seeing the die set just cut from white, so of course if you did want to, you could introduce your own colouring mediums. And you can see we've also got mats and layers on this. We have one traditional mat and layer in its entirety panel, and then a split mat and layer as well, allowing you to do over the edge cards and also aperture and gatefold really easily too. The sentiment, oops, it happened again. Really fun little font here, again with its own mat and layer. Now, it's all very well seeing it on the board, but we've also got something a little bit extra for you with this particular die set. So as I say, $14.99 for the die itself. That includes the die, the mats and layers, and of course that sentiment too. But as an extra special treat, what we've decided to gift you is the whole entirety, all the colourways, all the additional colourways from the original colourway, all through all the different ones for free, basically. You don't have to enter a code or anything like that. They are all available already. So let's take a look at those as well. So we start with the original colourway here. So we've got the grey in the background for the step, nice sort of stone colour there. Then we've got sort of the brown cardboard boxes interjected with a few white and a few pink, which gives it a really nice subtle colour palette. Again, that, sorry, bear with, what are you up to? Morphe pants. Sorry, Morphe was just once again destroying wool. It's his favourite thing to do, and it doesn't matter where I pot it, out of his reach, he still gets it. He might make an appearance in a bit. So each one of the colourways also then has a colourway for the sentiment as well. So you've got that colour coordination as well. Next colourway, you've got this wonderful lilac and pinks, almost like a little bit of a sepia tone through the parcels as well. So you can have a little bit of fun with that. Again, the sentiment in the purple as well. Perhaps you want a more masculine look to your cards. Again, this kind of die set is going to be ideal for having a little bit of fun. Perhaps you've got someone in your life who is an online shopping addict. There's always parcels arriving, a bit like this household here. Honestly, I give up with the cat. This would be great for those sort of more masculine cards as well, in the blue colourway. Again, grey parcels, and again, snippability. So perhaps you're creating a naughty step in the grey and you've already got a few parcels in one colour. Because you've got those additional colourways for free, remember, all these colourways are available to you to download for free. You can snip into these. So you can perhaps have some blue parcels, some pink parcels, some grey parcels, everything can then mix and match. Same with the sentiment there, again, in that blue colourway. Our next colourway is more sort of like an orangey brown sepia tone again. Nice, lovely colour, more warmer tones to the naughty step there itself. Oops, it happened again in that colourway too. And then you've got the sort of noir, I'm going to call it. The grey sort of monochrome look as well, which is fabulous. And again, oops, it happened again. Everything colour match. So you've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colourways for the naughty step to get yourself started, and I think that's fabulous. And that's obviously not forgetting, if you did want to cut it from white and colour it yourself, you've got that option as well. Now let's take a look at some of the DT creations, because these are just such fun. These are so pretty. So here we've got one made by Tina, thank you Tina, featuring the mice from Crafty Little Things, and they are almost like doing an audit, if you like. They are checking through the boxes. So again, it could be, if you want to do some last minute Christmas cards, remember, if you do order your die set today, it is still up to Royal Mail, but it's guaranteed for delivery for Christmas too. Perhaps it's a stocking filler. That would be fun, wouldn't it? A really nice little die for that. But again, these little mice are counting the boxes. They're stacking them up on the step. Tina has cut the die a couple of times and layered it, so you get a decoupage look as well. Snipping away some of the boxes as well. Again, you've got options. Now the background Tina has used here with the door and the steps and sort of the brickwork and everything like that is yet another 3 downloads. So what we've done is we've gifted you a whole range of fun pattern backgrounds as well, where you can start building scenes with the naughty step too. Thank you Tina for that one. The mice feature again in this little card. This is fun. Who made this one? Tina as well. Thank you Tina. I must have kept them in order when I opened them up. So Tina has created an easel card this time with the gates in the background. So perhaps this is a different kind of house, the kind of house where you've got sort of the hedgerow and then the path up to the front, the great gates at the top. So the delivery man has left the parcels at the gate. Tina's created an easel stopper from the naughty step itself, which is fun. So you get this kind of diorama effect, if you like, sort of panoramic view. And of course the Crafty Little Things mice there, lifting up the parcels, struggling to get the parcels over the gate there. They've obviously lost the key to the gate. Again, that gate pattern background is another free download. We've included the sentiment, oops, it happened again, at the top there. Again, just a little bit of fun. Perhaps you want to mix it up. Perhaps you've got card shapes you want to design with the naughty step. Here we've got one from Pam, and this is on the gilded frame, part of a Christmas Eve collection. We've also snuck in a few flowers from Garden Safari and our little adventurous mice from Garden Safari as well. Yet another one of those free pattern backgrounds in the background there to set the scene. And here we have the adventurous mice sort of ascending the steps, if you like, and taking a look at those parcels. Lovely, lovely colour tones in these. Again, you do get cardstock downloads, a plain cardstock download alongside the pattern backgrounds as well, so you can mix and match and everything tonally works together. I think that's what Carnation do so well with their artwork, is provide everything you would need so everything matches beautifully. I'm not going to show you them all. I'm going to save some. We've got lots and lots to go through, but I'm going to save some for this afternoon show, because we've got another show at 1. And then this evening's we have one at 5 as well. Let's take a look at this cheeky chappy. This one's by Lavinia. Thank you, Lavinia. There we go. So we have you in the Highland Cow on the naughty step. So Lavinia's used sort of the purple and the grey tones in this. Again, they work so beautifully together. Really nice, clean, simple card. We've got the aperture around the middle, sort of focusing in the design, to Angus, who's holding up his little sign which says, oops, it happened again. Great sentiment. That could be used in so many ways. And of course, then another one of those backgrounds. This time around, you'll notice this is the same design as what we've seen on Tina's card here with the gate. You might recognise that gate. Avid fans of Carnation Crafts. That is from Garden Safari. But this time around, this pattern background is like a blurred design. So it's one of our focus vignettes, which means it pushes it to the background, which makes all of the foreground really, really pop. So you get this sharp focus to the foreground. Again, cutting it loads and loads of times. Lots and lots of naughty steps there. Lots and lots of parcels there. So, so sweet. But everything tells a story. So cute. I'm just going to have a scroll back, see if we've got any questions coming in. Let me just go back. Oh, lots and lots of people joining us. Thank you, guys. Lots of good mornings as well, so thank you very much. Jan says, yeah, these would look fab against any background. Yeah, you can have a lot of fun with this. It's just one of those where you can just play. Fiona Williamson, who is just the funniest person when it comes to the naughty step. She writes poems and she opens up the naughty step and invites everyone to join her each time we've got a new collection. She has had the naughty step to work with, and she's uploaded lots and lots of different designs using the card. So it could be with any one of the Carnation collections, just taking those sort of ideas and putting them together. It could be with any other die sets you have as well. It's just a little bit of fun. May says it sounds like the mice in your car after him causing havoc. No, that's just Morph. Morph is my ragdoll kitten, and he thinks it's playtime, but he's naughty step for Morph. That's about right, Karen. Oh dear, Facebook Live's always fun. You never know what's going to happen. Lots of good mornings. Jan's here, Richard's here as well. Karen's booked her place on the naughty step. Fabulous. Sandra from the DT, and Pam's here for the DT as well. Thank you, ladies. Okay, I can't see any questions coming in, which is possibly a good thing. Remember, if you do have any comments, any questions, you are more than welcome to type them up and message, and I will try my very, very best to answer. Dawn says, is this a live now or an old video that's popped up? Oh, it depends when you're watching it. But it is live now. The date is the 18th, Friday the 18th of December, and we are live at this very moment in time. Obviously, if you're watching it back, we're not live. A couple of people were asking where we can get the door and the pattern papers from. Leslie, if you type in naughty step, it will come up with all the downloads available for the naughty step. There it is available on the Carnation Crafts website, and after the video we will pop full links so you can find everything super easy. Joe says, ordered the naughty step dies yesterday, can't wait to have a play. Oh, that's fabulous. Fiona is here watching. She needs a collection based on Morph's antics. Do you know what, Fiona? I don't think there'd be enough time in the world to make a die based on Wolf's antics. I don't even know what he's doing now, but never mind. Shall we get on with a demonstration? So you've seen the board, you've seen just some of the samples. Remember, we will go through some more samples with that die set at 1 today and also at 5 o'clock this evening as well. Let's just turn the camera around and we will have a look at what we can be creating. So remember, that naughty step is going to be used in so many different ways. Just as a quick one, as an aside, if anyone's interested, the code is 201130. It's available as a web exclusive. Remember, you can't get this anywhere else. It is just available on the Carnation Crafts website. The link is in the comments for this Facebook Live. Okay, so we have cut the naughty step a couple of times from our vignettes. Now, what we will do, perhaps in one of this afternoon's show, is go through how we cut those vignettes. But from a time point of view, I'm aware time's getting on and we want to get on with the, what are they called? Demonstration. So we're going to have a little play. And we're going to introduce some other elements. So we're going to be using the wild blooms from the Garden Safari collection as well. Of course, the sentiment, oops, it happened again, is going to feature, and the little snail from Garden Glimmers too. So I'm just laying out my vignettes that are already cut. And we're going to have a little play with this fabulous naughty step. So remember, as I said, what we have done for you is, when we have uploaded the papers, those backing papers that you've seen, we've also included a selection of coloured cardstock. So this is a download, again, available for free, and they are all colour coordinated to work with the background papers. And those background papers, remember, all work in tandem with the vignettes, with that coloured artwork available for free to download. So you get this lovely consistency, you get this lovely look from everything. So we're going to start with this lovely sort of craft card kind of look colour. And we have got the finger lift tape, I forgot the name of it then, on the back. And we're just folding over the edges to create our mats and layers. So this is just a really quick way of adding a little bit of colour and adding in a little bit of a border to the designs as well. So we're going to hold that in place as we remove the tape. Doing it this way just ensures we can get a nice alignment and everything's nice, straight and even. So that's the first colour. Again, a free download to match in with those same tones that you're seeing from the Naughty Step design. Next one. Green. Do you know, there's something so fresh and lovely about working with these colours at this time of year. It gives this wonderful pop. It's a bit like, you know, we're coming into spring. It's a really, really lovely design. And what's great is all that hard work of the thought process of the design aspect is done for you, because everything matches and it just gives you this wonderful, wonderful sense of enjoyment. You know, you can get on with the actual crafting because this is just going to work perfectly. So we've got our mats and layers down. This is an 8x8 card blank. Let me move the camera up a little bit so you can get a bit of view. There we go. 8x8 card blank, and you can see we're already forming these designs. So we're going to be using this Naughty Step is going to feature as the main look. What we're also going to include is the patterned paper. So this one is the Garden Safari gate with the steps in the front and obviously the hedgerow in the background. But look how the coordination between the colours on the artwork from the Naughty Step work alongside the patterned papers and the plain card download as well. This time around for this layer, rather than using tape, we're going to be using foam. Same thing again, we're just folding over the edges like so, just to make little tabs. And then we've strengthened the middle of the cardstock with foam. We're not going to take the backs off those. Those are just there to strengthen. And again, just lining up. So when it comes to mats and layers, we're going to be having a little play around with sizes through the different shows. But this one is just even sizes all the way down to the point in the middle. And that creates a wonderful frame, a wonderful basis onto which we're going to start telling the story of this Naughty Step. So let's start with the florals. So these are, as I say, the details from Wild Blooms, part of the Garden Safari collection. So the same collection that also includes this gate, if you wanted this gate as a die set as well to include in your designs. Again, because we were using these same collections, the colour palettes just work so well together. Before we stick anything down, let's just have a try out of our design and make sure we're happy with the look. So what we're creating is almost like a little space, a little wild area, if you like, a little bit of focus in the foreground of the design down to one side of the card. Before we stick anything, obviously we do need to shape these leaves and things, give them a little bit of texture, give them a little bit of life. You'll notice I'm using our mirrored vignettes. These are designed so you can cut your artwork one way with the colour on the front and also then with the colour on the back as well. It means things like we can lift up these leaves, we can curl in the designs of the look of the die cut and no white areas are going to be showing. It also means if you haven't stuck the two sides of paper, you can peel them apart and have the opposite direction as well. So lots and lots of craftability. Same goes for those Naughty Steps. Okay, so we have got both standard and mirrored in the Naughty Step download as well. Remember, that is free download available only from carnationcrafts.co.uk. So a little bit of Pinflair glue gel on the back, and we're going to have that wonderful vine just off to one side of the card. The reason you're using Pinflair glue gel, it lifts and it sculpts the design. Again, same thing with those florals. Let's go in and give these a little bit of height and dimension. Perhaps you want to twizzle up those wonderful stems of grass as well. Again, options on these. You've got options to work and mould and sculpt the papers too. A little bit of Pinflair on the back just to hold these in place also. And never be afraid. I know I say it every time. Never be afraid to overlap, because in real life these kind of designs would be overlapping. They are nature, they're grasses, they're flowers, they would be overlapping. So creating this wonderful little space down one side is going to focus in the attention. Same with those grasses. Let's just have a little bit of Pinflair on the back of the grass, and we're using that basically to extend this corner here. Okay, so that's it. That's all we're adding in to that corner with the balloons. I think I've just seen a question come in. I I'm not sure who asked it, possibly Dawn. I can't see the name on it. It says, when are you going to be on Create and Craft next, please? We are going to be next on Create and Craft on Monday. Well, actually, Monday the 21st. We have got a new stamp collection launching on Monday. And if you're a fan of this kind of look, you'll want to tune in. If you have signed up to our newsletter, the Freebie Friday newsletter would have gone out today with details of what's included on that show. Okay, naughty step time. So again, we're giving just a little bit of rounding, just a little bit of shaping to those parcels. And we're just going to find an area where we're going to start introducing those parcels. Now, it could be that we want to go behind, almost like, you know when you have to kind of sneak the parcels in? Perhaps you don't. Perhaps you're not feeling familiar with that that aspect. But yes, this is something I've had in my wardrobe for years. I can't believe you haven't noticed it before. Simon is something I use quite regularly. Don't tell him. I hope he's not watching. He's supposed to be at work, so perhaps I might get away with that. Okay, so we're just going to slot that first naughty step into place. Now, what's fun is that background design is shaped to mirror the naughty step itself. So you've got this wonderful sense of depth and perspective because the steps on the naughty step all line up with the steps in the backing papers as well, obviously if you printed them at full size. Now, I didn't want to stop there because this is not a true representation of my orders that come in every day. So let's have a little bit of fun. It's a little bit tongue-in-cheek. Remember, that is the whole lovely fun of the Crafter Select dies. They are just a little bit of fun, you know, a little bit of tongue-in-cheek humour there, something we can all relate to. So we can snip into them, okay? So again, let's give those a little bit of shape, just a little bit of pin flare on the back, and we can start building our collection of parcels that have arrived, okay? Again, snip in. So you've got all these wonderful cut line details all the way around each one of the parcels. It means they're held in place on the step itself, but easily snippable if you do want to remove them from the step to add in even more parcels to make it, you know, more true to life look of people's naughty steps there. Okay, so we're just rounding off those edges as well. A little bit more glue. And then layering. So it could be perhaps these are on the other step. So you can use the line of the steps there to add in detail. Let's go for more. Let's go for a few more parcels because you can, because we have a completely open angel policy on all things Carnation Crafts when it comes to the downloads and the artwork. You can print, download, cut as many times as you like. And if you have got an account with us, you can absolutely go into your account and download as many times as you like. Your downloads will be saved in your account there. So again, just rounding off the edges that we're using. And do you know what's really fun? Each time you find a different cut of the parcels, it actually looks like it's a different die. Do you know what I mean? Because you're cutting off different parts, it makes it look like there's different die sets involved here. Again, it is just the one, it's the naughty step, we're just cutting into it to have a little bit of fun there. So snip away perhaps that one as well. And again, you're going to find so many ways of using this. When you get this home and start having a play, if you want a sort of a sneak peek or what's to come, do check out Fiona Williamson's designs on our group, Carnation Crafters. She's uploaded quite a few spectacular designs in there where she's included lots and lots of fun characters and things from other collections as well. Let's see where we want to put this one. So remember, we're lining up the parcels with the steps or with the ground and things like that, just to make it make sense, if you like, in an overall picture. Final one going on. Let's just snip that around. There we go. Do you know what? You could even crinkle these up. Perhaps they've had a little bit of a longer journey to your doorstep. Crinkle them up. You're getting the more 3D shape in there as well. 3D glue gel on the back just to lift them as well, and again overlap and overlay just to tell that story. And then you've got, you know, this wonderful scene starting to form. You know, perhaps even, you know, you've got someone in your road, perhaps your poster, you want to leave a card out for him with a little bit of humour, just to thank him for making all of your deliveries this year. I mean, that would be a little bit of fun, wouldn't it, as well? So that's our little design for the naughty step. Let's finish with a few little embellishments as well, because we love including our little creatures and our little storytelling devices. So this little garden snail is from Garden Glimmers, part of the Garden Safari design collection as well. Let's have him just sneaking along the bottom of the card there. And then we're going to finish with the oops, it happened again sentiment. And what I've done, because we're working with sort of the purples and things on the gate and the flowers, I wanted to add in a different look to the wording. And because I've got the different vignettes available to download for free, I was able to choose the purple one to match in with the background. And I just think that's delightful because it means you've got so much more variety and so much more scope for design as well, when you've got the different colours there to work with too. So a little bit of glue. I probably should have got my glue out earlier, but never mind, because it's a very well loved, very well used glue, so it is a bit temperamental sometimes. There we go. So a little bit of our decoupage glue, super clear decoupage glue on the back, so just little splodges along the back of the sentiment there. Again, we've used that purple one so it colour coordinates with the rest of the look, just dabbing away the excess. Our little sentiment, just as an aside, not having all the focus on it. If I wanted to put loads and loads of focus on the sentiment there, we could absolutely go in with our mats and layers for it as well to highlight it, but I kind of want it just there as an aside for the design. And we're going to finish with our little moth. Little bit of glue gel to just the back. Remember, you got those mirrored vignettes, so we can lift those wings, we can sculpt them, and look how well that colour then works alongside the rest of the design. I think that's just a little bit of fun, isn't it? So you've got the gate there in the background, you've got the florals from the wind, what are they called? Wild blooms. The snail and the moth from Garden Glimmers, obviously our naughty step sentiment there. And of course, we've cut the naughty step several times to layer up our parcels. So that is our card finished. These things come together so quickly, which is a lot of fun. Let me turn the camera around. Oh gosh, that's close. Let me move back. So here is our finished card in all its glory. So this is just one way of using the naughty step design there. Lots and lots of parcels, a little bit of fun, just a hint of a sentiment as well, all colour coordinated because we've got all those different vignettes as well. Naughty step web exclusive die set from Crafter Select range is available today. It was available a couple of days ago, but it launches today on our Facebook page as a web exclusive, $14.99. Let me do give you that code again, 201130. Remember, the link is in the comments as well. Right, let's have a scroll back, see if we've got any questions coming in. Let me just check. No, I answered that one about when I'm next on. Susan, will you be getting the Perfectly Peaceful shaped cards back in stock? Unfortunately, I missed it first time around. Sue, absolutely. What I would suggest is sooner rather than later, do sign up to our newsletter via the link carnationcrafts.co.uk/newsletter to be kept up to date with all the latest release information. Perfectly Peaceful is coming very soon. So keep an eye on your inboxes for that one. Vanessa says, such beautiful creativity. Thanks for sharing. Vanessa, thank you, my lovely. You're too kind. Sandra says, just got home, I have to do a rewind. Really love this idea. Great community, naughty steppers. Yeah, do you know what? And that's what it's all about. It's a little bit of fun. It's dedicated to you guys. The naughty step is where we all come together in our little crafters community. If you haven't joined the Facebook group yet, it is Carnation Crafts, Carnation Crafters, should I say? Let me try that again. Carnation Crafters on our Facebook group. And that we absolutely go on there. You've got inspiration, as I say. Fiona's been uploading her images from what she's been making. The DT will upload their inspiration as well from using the naughty step. But it's a place to share, and it's a place where we all can find a little bit of crafty inspiration as well. Irene has just asked, is there a demo for the arrow card, please? We haven't done one yet. We do have a post up in group for any demo requests, so you're more than welcome to add your request there. The demo, the arrow card actually comes together very, very easily. It is just follow the dies as they're laid out in the packet. You've got all the mats and layers laid out in order on top of the base card, and it is folding in to create an arrow. If you take a look at our website, carnationcrafts.co.uk/inspiration, you will find a gallery there featuring all the different pictures of the card shapes and card designs created by our wonderful DT as well, Irene. So hopefully, until we get a demo up, That should help you in creating. What I'll do is we're going to stay around for a little while after the live. So if anyone does have any questions, either about the naughty step or anything else, we will take a look through and answer as we go. And then join us. Join us again, because we're doing Facebook Lives all day. We will have another demonstration at 1 o'clock lunchtime. I'll give you a sneaky peek of it so you can see what's coming up. Eyes and windows. A little bit of fun, that one. So do join us again at 1 o'clock here on the Facebook page. As we go through, remember, get your orders in today, because we can still post out. Any orders received before 4 p.m. will go in the post today, and the warehouse team are doing their absolute best job ever. They are a fab team, so do send them some love as well when they are picking and packing all of your orders. And then, you know what? You might have a naughty step that looks like this when your orders start to arrive. Until 1 o'clock, guys, we shall see you later. Bye.